Tell me quickly, I'm just here. Tell me quickly, hey everyone, we're making Pollo Asado chicken today. You need chili peppers. I have two different kinds. I will link them in the description box. You're also going to need your seasonings, oregano, and some cumin. You are also going to need some minced garlic and some salt, or you can use garlic cloves as well. I will link that as well. You're also going to need 1 orange and 1 lime. Also, you're going to need some white distilled vinegar, which I didn't have. So here I am using apple cider vinegar, and it actually tasted pretty good. So I think I'll just stick to the apple cider vinegar even next time. And of course, the star of the show, you're going to need some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And right here I have about 3.5 pounds, about 4 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And so right here, I'm taking out 4 of these chili pods. So altogether, you're going to use 8. Now, these are not spicy, either one, the California or the mild, which are those. Those are not spicy at all. You don't have to leave the seeds in if you prefer not to, but I did. So you're also going to go ahead and boil a pot of water on the stove. Once it comes to a boil, you're going to take it off the eye. Right here, you have a half of a white onion. And you're going to see in a second, I'm going to bring that pot of water and sit it on the counter, which is right there. You're going to put your chili pods and your half of your onion in the pot as well. You're going to let that all sit for about 20 minutes. Then you're going to go ahead and drain that water out, get your chili pods out, and your onion. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to get everything cut up. And I'm using a food processor, but if you have a blender, which would be a lot easier, then go ahead and put everything right into your blender. And at this point, like I said, you can take out your seeds out of those chili peppers, but I didn't. I left the seeds on, but you do want to remove the stem. And you just want to give those a rough cut. Don't have to make them too small. And I actually had to do mine in 2 batches, which you guys will see shortly. This was really a nice, very nice dish. Was not spicy at all. So, you know, like I said, you don't have to take your seeds out. But if you prefer taking out your seeds, then go right ahead and take them out. These peppers that I'm working with today have no type of spice at all. And right here, you're going to get your cumin. You're going to get 1 teaspoon full of cumin. Cumin, my bad, cumin. You're going to add that in there. Next, I'm taking 1 teaspoon of oregano. I'm going to add that in there as well. And with your salt, you want to add more salt into here. So I would say do about, you know, at least a tablespoon of salt. I look like I was struggling that little hole trying to get that salt out that little container. My bad, y'all. My bad. And if you're using garlic cloves, I would say you can use about maybe 4 garlic cloves. Right here, I'm Just getting the juice out of that one lime that I had. Now if you don't have a juicer, you can also use a fork or a spoon to just squeeze it out. You know, take your seeds out and just squeeze out your juice from your fruits. And here I'm just getting the juice from that half of a orange, because like I said, I had to do mine in 2 batches. So I just split everything up into batches. But if you're going to be using a blender, you probably will be able to fit everything in there. But since I'm using a food processor and it's not that big, I just did them in batches. And here I have my minced garlic. I love some garlic, y'all. So like I said, if you're using the garlic cloves, I would say like 4 nice sized garlic cloves would be really, really good. But in here I'm doing like I did 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, because I put 1 tablespoon in each time I did it. See, I almost forgot my vinegar right there. But you want 2/3 of white distilled vinegar, or apple cider vinegar is what I'm using. And I have 2/3 of a cup. Just gonna go ahead and blend everything up. You want to make sure that you blend it really, really well, because you want to get the skin on those chili peppers really, really ground up really, really good. And see, this is my last batch that I made, because I did them in 2 batches like I said. And right here I'm just finishing up that last batch. And you want to go in and you want to taste it too once you blend up everything, and just check your seasonings. So if you feel like you want to add more cumin in there, more oregano, you want to put another lime, you want to add another orange. Once you blend everything together, that will be the time to go in and taste your seasonings. And so I believe I'm about to go in and taste it right now and see, and it was really, really good. It was really good, y'all. And so now what you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to go ahead and pour some of your mixture into your bowl where you have your boneless chicken thighs. And right there I'm just showing you the consistency that I have. Now if you want it a little bit looser, you can add a little bit more vinegar to yours. But I like that consistency right there. And so right here I'm just going to go ahead and pour some of that marinade right in there. And you guys, when I tell you that Pollo Asado marinade smells so good, oh, it smells so good, y'all. It's making me want to make some more right now looking at this video. I swear you guys got to try this recipe, because it's a banger. It is, I promise you that. You're going to love it. And I'm going to actually pour some more in there. So you may have a little bit left over. And what I did was I just saved that marinade that I have right there, and I actually put some shrimp in there and marinated those as well. The shrimp really tasted good with this Pollo Asado marinade. So I feel like thumbs up to the Mexicans, because y'all know how to cook some chicken, boy. I swear I love this recipe. It's awesome. This is probably about my 2nd time making this particular recipe, and it's always really a banger. Every time I make it for people, they love it. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm putting my chicken inside a Ziploc bag. Now you can use a plastic container if you want to, but I would suggest putting it into a Ziploc bag, because the chili peppers will stain that plastic, especially because we're going to let this sit in the refrigerator for 48 hours. Now if you don't have 48 hours, at least try to do it at least the day before. But I promise you, if you do it 48 hours, you ain't gonna ever do it another way. 48 hours is what I let mine sat for. So if you rushing too and you don't have 48 hours, or if you don't have 24 hours, at least try to let it sit for 8 hours. I'm telling you, the longer you let this marinade sit in this chicken, Jesus Christ, it's gonna be better. It's gonna be better, y'all. It's gonna be better. Just let it sit, trust me. And this is 48 hours later. Got my chicken out of the refrigerator, and this is what it's looking like. So I'm just showing you how it's sat, and look at that chicken, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it on this pan, because now I'm gonna take it outside and I'm going to put it on the grill. So I have my grill outside heating up. I have it set up so I can cook this chicken indirectly. So I have some charcoal on one side with a couple pieces of mesquite and hickory wood chips. And oh my gosh, that tastes so good, y'all. It tastes so good. Gotta try the mesquite with this recipe. It's really good, really good. And so yeah, look at that chicken. Man, look how that marinade stuck to it, y'all. Wish y'all could smell it. And here I have this set indirect. So I have my charcoal on one side, I have the chicken on the opposite side of the grill. And I have, like I said, some chunks of mesquite and some hickory chips out there. And you're going to let that go for about 18 to 20 minutes. And once that chicken has cooked, you want it to be internally 165. And once it's done that, you're going to go ahead and you're going to move it on over and let it get some fire, baby. Let it get some fire. Let's get some color on that chicken, all right? That chicken was so good, y'all. I kid you not. Yeah, let it go ahead and sear on both sides. So you're going to just flip it. Just let it get some nice little color on there. Put a little burn on it. You know what I'm saying? Let some pieces of that get some little dark side, some little dark spots on it. There we go, y'all. That chicken came out awesome. It was so good. It was good. Awesome, awesome recipe. Guys, definitely got to try this. It's an authentic Mexican Pollo Asado recipe for your chicken tacos. Yes, ma'am. There you go. Thank me later. That chicken was good. And right here, I am just cutting it up into chunks because I'm going to make some chicken tacos with this as well. So even if you don't cut your chicken, you can still have it on the side, you know, with maybe like some lime cilantro rice, you know, on the side of it. That would even be good. Yeah, this marinade is good. You guys can make this marinade and put it with some pork, some beef, some shrimp, some fish, you name it. You can put it there, put it with it, okay? It's going to be awesome. It's an awesome recipe. What can I say? Just teach like your girl coming through, y'all. I'm coming through. I hope that you guys are enjoying this video. And if this is your first time watching me, I appreciate you coming by. I appreciate you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Because look at that chicken. Hit that like. Because that chicken, look at that. Come on, y'all. Oh my gosh, that chicken is so good. It looks good. Yes, look at that chicken. Look at that. Grilling it, y'all. You can do this in the oven or on the stove top, but I promise you, grilling it is just going to taste so much more better. It's going to taste better. I had to taste a piece of this chicken too, so, you know, look at that. Go ahead, y'all. Take that bite right there. Look at that chicken. Come on.
Oh, yeah. That's really good. That is good. Yeah.
And right here, I'm just making myself some tacos with it. I said you can make taco bowls. You can just keep the chicken whole without cutting it. Have it on the side, you know, with some rice or something. Just do whatever you want to do with it. But I promise you, this recipe is banging. I do know that, because it is. It is. This taco was so good, y'all. I tore this thing up. And now I'm just going in with some of that cilantro lime rice that I love because it's so, oh my gosh, that's so good. Mm-mm-mm. So good, so good. And you just put whatever toppings that you want on yours, on your chicken taco. And I love some onions, so here I'm using some red onions. And a little trick that I do with the onions as well, I sit them in some water. Once I cut my onions up, I put them in some water and let them sit in water for about 15-20 minutes. It'll take some of that bite out. And I have some cilantro right here that I'm putting on. I love cilantro. And then I'm going to go in with some cheese. This is a Mexican blend cheese that I'm putting on right now. You can use whatever cheese you like. Whatever salsa you like will be good. I think the salsa that I have is bean and corn salsa, black bean and corn salsa. That salsa was really good on those tacos. Yeah, I had to add a little more on there. But look at them, y'all. Come on. OMG, look at those tacos. Pollo Asado. Chicken tacos. Yes, ma'am. Mm, 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 mm. Those tacos were good. Y'all better try this recipe. Y'all better go ahead because Just T is hooking y'all up today. All right? I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all stay forever blessed, y'all. It's Just T. I appreciate you guys. I truly do. I'm out, y'all. Look at them tacos. Yes, ma'am. And you need to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn my bell on, y'all. Come on, ring that bell. Because I'm always uploading some videos. Something nice and banging. I love to cook. Yes, ma'am. Hit your girl up. Just T got you. Oh, yeah, on mine, I was adding some lettuce on there.